Lawmakers returned this week to a quiet Capitol Hill, a far cry from what it was just a year ago when the confirmation hearing of Justice Brett Kavanaugh devolved into what many observers called a circus.
Mr. Chairman, I think we ought to have this loudmouth removed.
This is getting into the twilight zone.
Carrie Severino co-authored Justice on Trial, a new book with insider accounts of key players from the White House to the Senate and the Supreme Court. She told CBN News Kavanaugh's confirmation was less about him and more about politicization of the court, a deep public divide, and a well-coordinated effort between special interests, PR teams, and the media.
So all of those went together to produce really the worst confirmation process we've seen in American history.
While President Trump called for a swift bipartisan vote, the hearings instead moved slowly, filled with sordid allegations of alcohol abuse, assault, and rape.
I am here because I believe it is my civic duty to tell you what happened to me.
I'm here today to tell the truth. I've never sexually assaulted anyone. Not in high school, not in college, not ever.
Severino says it was just as volatile behind the scenes, including one account just before the committee vote when tempers flared.
That room was full of dozens of people, senators, their staffers, and a fist fight nearly broke out. And one of the points of concern there was the frustration that they felt like senators weren't playing it straight and that there was interference by the staff that was inappropriate.
As Kavanaugh returns to his second term in October, fallout from his contentious hearing still remains. Republicans who supported him are locked in tough re-election bids, and some White House hopefuls say they're open to packing the court. Severino warns filling the next Supreme Court vacancy could actually be worse.
What concerns me is, of course, the next seat could be a liberal justice stepping down with Donald Trump making the replacement. And that, if you think Kennedy to Kavanaugh is a shift, you know, a liberal justice, Justice Ginsburg, for example, to a Trump nominee would be a night and day change on the court. And I think we could see the incentives build to have an even more outrageous nomination process.